in the movie, Joker was portrayed as initially not a bad person, right? He took care of his mother, he actually worked hard as a professional clown, but unfortunate circumstances and bad environment made him into a monster. Now, think about a manager who actually, in a global company, he works in a global company, have to move from one country to another country, from a country with relatively less corruptions to a country with more corruptions. Now, this manager actually equipped with ethical values because he's coming from this big global reputable company. But now he's on duty doing a huge government contract in a country where most of its government officials are corrupt. So when you're in these manager's positions, what are you going to do? Are you going to stick to your values, or will you probably slip a bit because you see everyone's around you are corrupt, and then you will just put some gold and diamonds in the corrupt official's pocket so that you can win the contracts? Well, I explore these possibilities using an experimental bribery game where actually participants who have a real experience over than 10 years have to act in a role as managers and officials. They are randomly paired and have to make a series of decisions. So for the manager, they have to decide whether to over or not over the bribe, and for the officials, they have to decide whether to accept or reject the bribe. Well, there are two stages. In the initial stage, we let them play and make decisions without them knowing whom they are paired with. So they don't know whom they are paired with. In the second stage, they're actually playing another decisions again, make a series of decisions again, only that now they know whom they are paired with. So they know whether their associated partner is corrupt or honest. Well, the finding is the manager who are initially honest, then when they are paired with corrupt officials, they will turn into corrupt manager. So why do they do that? Well, there are two possible explanations for that. The first one, to be corrupt, is a strategic move. Because when you know that your associated partner, the officials, are corrupt, it is the only way, the reasonable and makes sense way to bribe. Because that's the way you will decide the outcome that you want. The second reason is that because you will reason when everybody else does that, it means okay to do that. So where to from here? So from here we know that the managers are actually very strategic persons, right? So they will anchor their decisions based on this official's behavior. So in the next a few months, I will run another experiments to see if we put control on the officials, not the manager, how it will affect the manager's officials. This way, we will know how to design a control system which is the most optimal and efficient way to reduce the corrupt behavior. Thank you.